Hello and welcome to the mains PYQ discussion by Neenv. This is a question in the theme of post-independence consolidation, and the question goes like this. Assess the main administrative issues and socio-cultural problems in the integration process of the Indian princely states. So we know that with the Act of 1947, that is the India Independence Act, there were two options for the princely states. In fact, three options. Either they can join with the Indian Union, or they can go with Pakistan, or they can remain independent. Since they had three options, some of them chose to remain independent. But from the perspective of Indian Union, there is a need to annex these states or integrate these states. The right word to use is integrate. Annexation is something that we do forcibly. So what were the administrative as well as socio-cultural problems in the integration process? So we'll start with the India Independence Act 1947 itself and the right to succeed there. We'll give the actual scenario with data. So over 500 princely states were there at that time, which covers 48% of the area and 28% of the population. In the body part, we'll divide it along administrative issues as well as socio-cultural problems as given in the question. In administrative issue, the first one is claims of autonomy due to lapse of paramountcy. The same thing that I explained in the introduction. British paramountcy is lapsing, so they have the option of to remain independent. So they will claim their autonomy. Why would they join the Indian Union? There were states like Travancore who did that. So that was the first challenge. Second, the possibility of signing instrument of accession with Pakistan. So this issue was visible in Kashmir. The ruler was Hari Singh. He had the option of joining Pakistan, India, or remaining independent, just like any other state. But the possibility of joining Pakistan was also high because they are sharing the boundaries. Third is curtailment of power transition. See here, you have to see that the Indian civil services or institutions for that matter is created by the British. So transitioning this entire system, the steel frame, from a British ruled administration to an Indian ruled administration is an administrative issue. In the case of princely state, you have to position these systems in those states. So that is the another issue. Next up is border disputes. To form a new state, to settle the dispute that doesn't have proper formalization like we see now, creates a lot of administrative problems. That's the next issue. So four problems on the administrative side and 5 problems on the socio-cultural side. On the socio-cultural side, this issue of ruler and people belonging to two different religions is there. This is again visible in states like Hyderabad, in states like Kashmir, these are visible. So the ruler being to one religion and people, the majority of the people or a good number of people belonging to another religion creates a friction, and there will be issues of demands of referendum. So it's a socio-cultural problem. So this can be raised as a problem on that line. Then linguistic sensibility within the state. So this is also a period when we have to form new states. So initially we divided our states into part A, B, C and D. But within this, the grouping will have issues with respect to language. So that has to be accommodated. Next step is cultural distinctiveness. You have caste distinctiveness. Then you have tribals. This issue is still going on. The demand of separate tribes, separate states or distinctive units based on tribal ethnicity. That is still going on. So these can be categorized as socio-cultural problems. So we have a total of 9 points here. This is a 10 marker. We have 9 points on two fronts, and we'll conclude this with by bringing the most important name when it comes to this topic, which is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. We'll mark his name, the role that Patel played in the unification and in addressing both these problems, and we'll bring the Statue of Unity as a relevant example. The reason why this statue is named as Statue of Unity is because of resolving all these issues and bringing everyone together. So that's the answer. Thank you for listening.